They tried to bully him, thinking they had found another victim to prey on, not knowing he would become their worst nightmare. Watch till the end to find out. Welcome to Movie Mix Recap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more exciting videos. The movie begins. John Smith is not an ordinary teenager. He is an alien from the distant planet Lorien, one of 9 special children known as the Guard, who were sent to Earth as infants to escape the ruthless Mogadorians. These invaders destroyed Lorien, and now they are hunting the surviving Guard one by one in numerical order. 3 of them are already dead. John, being number 4, knows he is next. To protect him, John's guardian, Henri, a warrior known as a Sepan, constantly moves them from place to place, ensuring they stay ahead of the Mogadorians. Their latest relocation brings them to Paradise, Ohio, a quiet town with an eerie stillness. Henri believes this will be a safe place to hide, but John knows the Mogadorians will eventually find him. John and Henri settle into an old farmhouse on the outskirts of town. Henri is always cautious, constantly monitoring news for strange events that might indicate Mogadorian activity. He reminds John that the use of his emerging powers, his legacies, must remain hidden at all costs. John enrolls at the local high school, where he keeps a low profile. However, things don't go as planned. He befriends Sam Good, a nerdy conspiracy theorist obsessed with aliens and government cover-ups. Sam is bullied relentlessly by Mark James, the school's star quarterback, and his gang of football players. Though John tries to ignore them, he soon finds himself the target of their bullying as well. At the same time, John meets Sarah Hart, a kind-hearted amateur photographer who used to date Mark. The two feel an instant connection, but Mark's jealousy makes John's life even more difficult. Sarah's warm nature is a stark contrast to John's usual life of secrecy, and he finds himself drawn to her despite the risks. Meanwhile, John adopts a stray beagle he finds wandering near his home, naming him Bernie Kosar. He doesn't realize at first that the dog is more than he seems. John tries to avoid conflict, but everything changes at the town's Spring Scream Festival. Mark and his gang chase John and Sarah into the woods, intending to rough him up. When they corner him, John's instincts take over. His hands glow with energy, and he unleashes a burst of raw power, knocking Mark and his friends aside. The fight ends with John and Sarah escaping, but Sam sees everything. Later, John reluctantly tells Sam the truth about his origins. Instead of being afraid, Sam is excited. His own father disappeared years ago while investigating alien phenomena, and he has always believed in extraterrestrials. Now, he knows he was right. Unknown to John, the Mogadorians have finally tracked his location. Their ruthless commander and his forces arrive on Earth, traveling in secret to Paradise. They manipulate 2 conspiracy theorists into kidnapping Henri, believing him to be a dangerous fugitive. Henri is taken to an abandoned house on the edge of town, where he is interrogated. John and Sam, realizing Henri is missing, follow clues to the location. A battle erupts as Mogadorian soldiers attack them. Despite his growing powers, John is still inexperienced. He fights bravely, but they are outnumbered. Henri sacrifices himself to give John and Sam a chance to escape, dying at the hands of the Mogadorian commander. Devastated, John and Sam retrieve Lorien artifacts from Henri's belongings, including a mysterious blue rock. They soon discover it is a tracking device that can lead them to the remaining Guard. John struggles with Henri's death, but there is no time to mourn. The Mogadorians frame John and Henri for the deaths of the conspiracy theorists, painting them as murderers. Mark James, now suspicious of John, tips off his father, the local sheriff. The police arrive at Sarah's house during a party where John has come to say goodbye. When they corner him, he uses his powers to save Sarah from a fall, exposing his abilities. The sheriff, now certain that John is dangerous, alerts the authorities. News of a dangerous fugitive spreads, making it harder for John to stay hidden. Meanwhile, the Mogadorians prepare for an all-out attack. John, Sarah, and Sam retreat to the high school, hoping to find refuge. However, the Mogadorians arrive in full force, bringing with them 2 monstrous creatures called Pekin. These reptilian beasts, towering over humans, are designed to hunt and kill. Just when it seems all hope is lost, number 6 arrives. Unlike John, she has been on the run alone for years, mastering her abilities. She can turn invisible and create powerful energy shields. She joins the battle, fighting alongside John against the overwhelming Mogadorian forces. The fight is brutal. The Mogadorians unleash deadly blaster fire, but John and Six hold their ground. Bernie Kosar, revealing his true form as a shape-shifting chimera sent to protect John, joins the fight as well. Together, they take down the Piken and battle the Mogadorian commander himself. The commander underestimates John's strength. Using a combination of his glowing hands, enhanced speed, and sheer determination, John delivers a devastating final blow, destroying the leader of the Mogadorians and scattering the remaining forces. The battle is won, but the war is far from over. John and Six unite their blue rocks, revealing the location of the remaining 4 guard members. They must find them before the Mogadorians do. Sarah, heartbroken, realizes John must leave. They share a passionate goodbye, with John promising to return. Surprisingly, Mark James, now understanding the truth, helps John escape by misleading his father and returning a magic box that belonged to John's parents. With Sam determined to find his missing father and the fate of Earth at stake, John, Six, Bernie Kosar, and Sam set off on a new journey, one that will take them across the world as they gather the remaining guard and prepare for the final battle against the Mogadorians. The war is just beginning.
If you enjoyed this video, please do well to like, subscribe, and comment on what movies you want us to review for you. Also, turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks, and see you in the next video.